All right, I think we are live. Hey, and on time, Mikey. 2:30, wow. We are live. We have everything hooked up.
Bush Light.
It's not a Bush Light that he's drinking. That would be a rock star. So no, we're not drinking on the job, Andy. All right, let's see. We got a few people. Yeah, see, rock star. And they don't sponsor us or anything. So Mike's just putting a plug in. Some nasty energy drink. Ed Smith says you've got to keep it clean.
Who needs kidneys anyways?
Oh my God. Yes, that will ruin your kidneys. I don't know if you recall the kidney stone debacle last year.
Yeah.
Mikey and kidney stones.
Got to have them babies every now and then.
Oh my gosh. All right. Everybody, welcome to 12-Hour Auctions. I am Amanda. Andy is out this week, so you have me and Mikey. It's 12-Hour Auctions. If you've not been here before, welcome. It is 12hourauctions.com. You can go there and bid on any of the items you see here today. Each item lasts only 12 hours, but you must be a member to bid. 2 membership options that we have are basic membership, which is free. You do pay for shipping with that. The elite membership, $34.99 per year, and that gives you free shipping for the entire year. And you're also entered into our weekly giveaways, which we hold every Tuesday. So tomorrow we will be having giveaways, and we will announce later today or tomorrow morning what those giveaways will be. So let's get started on today's auction. Everybody else, what do we got on here? I am drinking, but it's not a rock star. Like Andy would disapprove of drinking, Ray. Exactly. In fact, I had a discussion earlier with the UPS driver because we were telling funny drinking stories, and well, there's some good ones with Andy, but you know that. You've been there as well. Let's see. Anything else? No? Or just everybody getting on here? All right, so let's go ahead and get started for today. We are going to start with first item up, which one of my favorite manufacturers or brands of products here. This is the Big Frig 128-ounce growler. Awesome product. On the growler, I think it's 160 plus hours of cold and 34 to 38 or something of hot for keeping it hot.
I think it's the other way.
Huh?
It stays hotter longer than it stays colder.
Click on it. Read it. I don't think you know what you're talking about, Mikey.
I know they stay cold, even on a river when you're floating.
That's what I said, but I said 160 plus hours of cold.
Keeps alcohol cold pretty good.
All right, let's see, Mikey. Oh, look at that. 168 plus hours cold. I was right. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Mikey was wrong. All right, so screw top lid, waterproof seal. Mikey, you've used this one, as you said, what, kayaking, right?
Yeah. Kayaking are great because, especially with a handle on them, you can tie them to the kayak or boat, and then boat. Kayak
Just
or
for Andy, it's the boat.
And then, of course, big mouth opening, easy to fill. But yeah, they stay really cold. They seal up good, so if you do tie it to, say, your boat when you're floating or if you're hunting or whatever, other liquids won't get in there, so it's kind of nice.
All right.
So you don't dilute your drink.
Yes, exactly. MSRP on the Big Frig Growler, $64.99. Current bid sits at $50.25. That one ends at 7 o'clock tonight. Next up, another favorite product of mine. These are pretty cool. I call them pretty badass. They are the Xvision Night Vision Binoculars Pro. If you have never tried these out, like I hadn't until a few weeks ago, you would be amazed. Mikey, what do you have for specs on this product? I'd read it, but it's upside down.
I'm the same way. So,
there we go.
There you go.
Here, I'll hold it. You read.
I can't even read it.
Oh,
so
Mikey. Oh, my gosh.
So you got about a 10-foot degree of view. It's up to 6 power zoom, so it does zoom in. If you try to look at something, the IR light is good. I can't even read it.
Where are we at? Yeah, we need your young eyes.
There it is. 150 yards at night, 400 yards during the day. So it's not only just the night vision, but you can use it for regular binoculars too. But the IR light shines out to 150 foot. You could actually use these with an external IR light, like a spotlight, and see even further with them. It's not as clear as, say, some of the really high-end Gen 3s and 4s, but it also doesn't cost the $3,000 or $4,000 that they cost. So a hell of a deal on night vision, especially if you want to take them out and, say, roost turkeys or go out coyote hunting or anything like that. They're perfect.
All right. These end tonight at $705. MSRP on these $129.99. Current bid sits at only $66. Up next, we have the Covert E2 18 megapixel camera. This one is an AT&T camera, so make sure that your service
in your area
is through AT&T. I don't know, Mikey. Tell me what you got on.
Real easy to set up. You just go to Covert Wireless, secure website, and you can set up an account. Nowadays it's pretty inexpensive and they're a lot more reliable. They do take really good pictures. You don't have to be on the property. You can set it up. If you want to use it for, say, surveillance on a driveway at your farm or something, you can use that too. So once you set it up, you don't have to go back to it at all. It will just send you anywhere from 1 to, I think, 10 pictures remotely through your LTE carrier. And you do not have to have a subscription with your phone. This is a completely separate subscription, but everything's included in the package as far as the SIM card and what you need to get started. So it's all basically ready to go.
Andrew Wikers, since you are able to comment, you should be like partnered into this whole show here. You cannot make fun of us when we're trying our best. All right, the Covert Cameras E2 AT&T ends tonight at $710. MSRP on this one, $309.99, and the current high bid is at only $101.
Hey, we can't see the front of the package either. That's for you guys. We got to see the back.
Yeah, see? Mikey's right. Gosh. Oh, here's that knife. Holy heavy knife.
All right, this is where Amanda cuts herself.
Yes. Watch your fingers. It's the Browning Black Label Tripwire fixed 6-inch blade. What the heck? This thing's pretty fancy and very, very heavy. There is no sheath with this one, just FYI.
And it is a really thick, durable blade. I don't know if you can tell how thick it is, but it's not going to bend, not going to break. It does have, if I can figure that camera angles out here, a button here you can push. The handle does open up then. And right in here is the wire cutters. You can see those little holes in the back notch back here. I hold it up to the whiteboard there. And then you can actually cut wire with it. That's why it's called the Tripwire. So it's kind of a general purpose knife, let's say.
Gotcha. All right. So on the Browning Black Label Tripwire fixed 6-inch blade knife, this ends tonight at $715. MSRP $274.99. Current high bid sits at $46.
Oh, it does have a glass breaker on the back too.
Oh yeah, we talked about that earlier, didn't we?
Yep. So if you need to get out your windshield on your Ranger because Andy buried it in the mud and you can't open the doors, you can use a little back punch to break the windshield.
Speaking from experience, see what we got going on. Andy's got comments. Grace, are you checking that?
Yep.
Okay, good. Hi, Mike Youngblood. How are you today? All right, let's get on to the Carbon Express Maxima hunting arrows. What are these? A 350? These are 350s.
Yeah, the XRZ 350. So they're new for, I believe it was 2019. Another
this way.
Awesome lightweight arrow. They're, I can't remember, .003, yes. I believe, straightness.
Yep.
And they're all matched.
.330.
So they're all matched by weight and straightness into a package. So when you get one, they're all going to be within that range of those 6 arrows. Just overall, generally a really great arrow that's kind of taking the place of a lot of the other arrows from Carbon Express right now.
Okay. 6-pack fletched arrows, correct?
Yep, 6-pack fletched. You just got to have them cut to your size at your local pro shop or store. Or you got a saw, and they do have the inserts included.
Okay, perfect. These end tonight at $720. MSRP on these, $109.99, and they are currently at $51. There you go, Mikey. Next up, we have the Hurricane H21 crossbow target. Oh my goodness, it's a big one. Now, it's a target. You shoot at it. That's what I got.
A bag target.
It's a bag target, excuse me. Crossbow target,
Yep.
correct? Yeah.
Made for crossbow, so it's a little bit thicker than the normal archery vertical bow targets. It does have the 2 sides you can shoot, so the spots on the front, deer vitals on the back. The deer vitals are offset from the front spot, so that way it doesn't wear out your target super fast. They do sell replacement covers in the case that after 3-4 years sitting outside, the covers will get shot up, will get sun rot. So they do sell replacement covers, pretty inexpensive. Just slides right over and then stitch them up and good to go. Has grommet hangers on it, so if you want to hang it from a target stand. And they will stop pretty much anything as far as arrows and cross bolts that you shoot at it. And they're super easy to pull out. You can 2-finger pull your arrows or bolts right out of it.
Perfect. All right, the Hurricane H21 crossbow target ends tonight at $725. Here you go, Mikey. MSRP on that $59.99. Current high bid is at $31.99, and that costs a lot to ship. So free shipping on that if you're an elite member is a good thing. All right, up next we have the, what do we got? Is it this thing? The Safety Tree Spider Speed Safety Harness.
Yep.
By Scent Blocker.
Yep.
Is that what we got? This one, it says size 2XL, 3XL. So it says fits waist 42-inch to 50-inch, height 5'9" to 6'5". Big guy. I don't know. It says it's got adjustable shoulder straps, shock blocker, absorbs 40% of the normal shock force felt by the body in the event of a fall.
It does have a pressure relief strap, the carabiners, and a tree strap. So everything's included that you need for once you're up in the stand. If you haven't worn them, you should be wearing them. A lot of people are falling out of stands, especially those that have those strap-on stands in their trees. The straps will break, or some people are rude and come by and shoot your straps with guns, or squirrels will chew them and raccoons will chew them up.
Squirrels. Damn squirrels. All right, so on the Scent Blocker Tree Spider Speed Harness, 2XL, 3XL, MSRP is $99.99. Current high bid sits at $56.26. That ends tonight at 7:30 p.m. All right, next up is the EasyCut Little G Ratcheting Lopper. If you have not used EasyCut products, these things are incredible. I use a whole bunch of them out in the yard here on the acreage. Wonderful. The ratcheting feature is probably my favorite, just because
way less force to operate them.
Exactly. For somebody who's not real strong here, I can manage to cut through some big branches. I don't know if there's anything real.
No, so like on a normal set of loppers, if you cut a 2-inch branch, the handles are really wide open. It takes a lot more force to close them. With the ratcheting loppers, of course, the force is greatly reduced, exponentially reduced, I guess you could say. So it's just a matter of clicking through it like an inch at a time on the handles, but you're actually moving all the way, or quarter-inch cuts through the tree or whatever you're trying to cut through. So it's faster, easier, more lightweight. And they're really, really, though the little G's are super strong steel handles and everything else. So they're not going to break on you or bend.
Thank you, Mikey. MSRP on the EasyCut Little G Ratcheting Lopper, $79.95. This ends tonight at $7.35, and the current high bid sits at $32.06. Next up, we have the Walker's Ultra Ear BTE 2-pack.
NXT Camo.
Oh, NXT Camo. Let's see. What do we got here? Let me try and read the back and tell you everything about it. Volume control allows you to amplify sound to hear from greater distances. It does have the on and off switch. You can increase or reduce high frequency amplification. Includes a cleaning brush, wax pick, and screwdriver to adjust the tone control. Anything
Nope.
I'm missing?
Think of them as hearing aids, but really inexpensive compared to real hearing aids. So they're great for anybody that doesn't need them all the time. But if you want to hear stuff and creep yourself out in the woods while you're sitting in the stand at dark, these are perfect.
All right. The Walker's earbuds end tonight at $740, MSRP $59.99, and they currently sit at $36. Freak yourself out. All right, next up we have the Muzzy Broadheads MX4 100 grain broadhead. Says ultra short profile, thicker blades than the standard 4-blade Muzzy. 1 1/8 inch cutting diameter. Anything else? Trocar tip.
Nope, a real reliable, trusted broadhead. MX4s have been around forever. They've been around the world, killed all kinds of animals. I think everybody pretty much knows what the MX4 is. They're just almost just a great broadhead.
Perfect. All right.
Or not mechanical, fixed blade broadhead that can't be beat.
Got it. All right, MSRP on the Muzzy MX4 is $29.99. Current high bid sits at just $13, and those end tonight at 7:45. More broadheads. Next up, we have the Wacom fixed 3-blade broadhead, 100 grain, 1 and what do we got? 1 1/16?
Yeah, 1 1/16 inch cut. The ferrule and that I don't want to say trocar tip, but the ferrule and the tip are solid. And I don't know if you guys seen the videos. You can look them up on YouTube, and people are shooting these things through steel plates. They're just that tough. Just another awesome straight flying broadhead that's pretty much indestructible.
And then this one does come with the Nocturnal
red-green.
Yep, red-green strobing fit knock. On the Wacom 3-blade 100 grade broadhead tack here, it ends tonight at $7.50, MSRP $39.99, and they currently sit at $21. Next up, the Dead Ringer broadheads. Let's see, it's a 3-pack, 100 grain, fixed blade broadheads, 1 1/16 inch cutting diameter, one-piece steel construction.
Yeah, one-piece steel construction, can be flattened on like a flat stone, so you can keep them sharp real easy. Real small, slim profile that flies really well. And there's another one that's just really tough. Can't be, you can break them, but they're really, really hard to break. So anybody that shoots fixed blades, they're especially great for traditional bows.
Okay. These end tonight at $7.55, MSRP $34.99, and they currently sit at $15. Wow. Next up, we have the Rage Extreme 125 grain 2-blade broadhead. Mike, you know all about Rage broadheads. I'll let you.
Yep, another one of the slip cam design. The Extreme is a lot bigger cut, so it's the, I believe, 2.3 inch, but you get a lot more than that with a slap cut on the Rage. So they leave these really big gaping wounds. The 125 grains is a little bit heavier. It's going to give you a little bit more higher kinetic energy if you're shooting bigger game or tougher game. You want the higher poundage bows and the higher weighted broadhead, so these are perfect. Or some people just prefer that kinetic energy. Helps you get more pass-throughs on your animals. 2 holes bleed better than 1. And it's just the Rage name is known for its lethality.
Perfect. Thank you, Mikey. On the Rage Extremes, these end tonight at 8 o'clock. MSRP $44.99. Current high bid sits at $21. Next up, we have the, let's see, Nocturnal Genocks.
Well, I gotta go calm my dog down.
All right. Nocturnal Genock, lighted knocks. They light upon, oh, shoot, Mike. What is the size on these?
These are the Genock, so they are for the much smaller diameter arrows. I don't know the specific size off my top of my head.
Let's see.
You'll know if you got a Genock, you're probably shooting extreme small diameters, such as a real small, like 4mm full metal jackets or something like that.
Okay. But
it's the same LED technology from all the Nocturnal Knocks, on-off switch, piston driven, so it doesn't activate until you shoot. After you shoot, of course, you can turn it off and save it and reuse it over and over. 20 plus hours of battery life, and we've seen them last ourselves 3 days to a week. Some people have seen them actually still glowing in their quiver like 2 weeks later. So, wow, fantastic little lighted knocks.
All right, the Nocturnal Genock ends tonight at 8:05, MSRP $39.99. Current high bid is at $17 on those. Let's see. Next up, we have the Scent Crusher Ozone Go. So plug this into your cigarette lighter and whatever type of vehicle you have, whether it's Ranger, pickup truck, car,
LS tractor.
LS tractor, yes. The Ozone gets rid of the smell. I mean, it's the smoke smell, pet smell, any of that. You're just trying to
neutralizes all odors.
Pretty simple little piece of technology here, but it works. You know, Andy has one in his truck. Let's see, what is the current high bid on this one? This one sits at $32, MSRP $39.99. This one ends tonight at $8.10.
And it does have a 30-minute runtime, so you plug it in, let it go, and it runs for 30 minutes in your vehicle. And you can just unplug it and plug it back in if you need more to neutralize your riding partner's
smell
odors.
I don't know who's worse, you or Andy on that one. Up next, we have the S4 Lockdown X binocular harness. These things are pretty cool. Color on this one is blue. I'm just trying to think. I mean, it's pretty.
Fits most your standard like 10 by 42 and 12 by 42 binoculars. There is a size measurement, I believe, on the S4 Gear product. They are super comfortable, easy to use. It's a one-handed operation, so you're not trying to fumble around with your binoculars, and it keeps it real tight against your body, so that way they're not flopping around when you're climbing or walking through the woods. And of course, the way the case is designed, it wraps around with a simple bungee from the bottom, but it protects both the bottom eye cups and the top eye cups from getting any debris in them. So it's way better than those $20, let's say, elastic straps with hooks that you can use.
Perfect. All right. Last item of the day. So this one ends tonight at $8.15. MSRP on the lockdowns, $39.99. Current high bid sits at only $6. Wow. That will be a steal for somebody. Mikey, that's it. You got anything that you need to announce?
I have nothing, but you guys should be Christmas shopping now before Christmas gets here. Don't be a last minute person.
That's exactly right. You may not think I don't really need this, but hell, if it's selling for that cheap, I should buy it. See, then you've got instant Christmas presents for everybody. Good thinking, Mikey. Oh, Andy says perfect for bird watching. Oh, he must be referring to the harness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Got it. All right. I don't think I have anything else other than tomorrow. What?
I don't see a bird on the box.
Mikey says there's no bird on the box, so you can't use it for bird watching. So, oh, Andy says, can I shoot a whitetail and an elk? Holy crap. So Andy is at the Wilderness Reserve, some really good friends of ours that have a ranch in, is it Michigan or is it Wisconsin? It sits in both. I think it sits in both, right?
It goes into Michigan. It's 5,500 acres.
So just before we got on this live video, he sent me a text about how he just saw some giant whitetail, but he's there to shoot an elk. So now he's asking if he can shoot a whitetail and an elk. It's going to be an expensive trip. What's that saying that people say? It's better to ask forgiveness than it is permission. And no, I'm not saying you should do that, but he says both. No, not both. But have fun anyways.
It's only money.
Hey, whose side are you on? All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today. We'll be here tomorrow. Remember, Tuesday is Giveaway Tuesday for our elite members. Thank you for being here and putting up with me and Mikey as we try and stumble through the pitch. We appreciate you being here. Have a great Monday and have a great rest of your week.
Yes, we can end it now.
Yeah.